My man.
My man. Episode 2 of Coach Confessions with my boy, Big Papa Butch Nevis, former Mr. America himself. I see a lot of bling behind you, a lot of bling, trophy
Oh,
bling. What's all
you're
that
talking
about?
about this stuff over here?
Yeah, what's
Don't
all that
worry.
about?
I'm gonna lend you some trophies. I'm gonna put them around your house a little bit.
Yeah,
I got
this is
tons
not
of them.
fair. I got
Nah,
pictures of Stevie Nicks and a movie poster, Reservoir Dogs, and you can't really see the old Boricua Fitness
I could see
poster.
something, a little jujitsu on the bottom there, and I'm like,
Yeah,
what
you
the
can
hell are
see.
you doing with that? So I see a little blast from the past. That's pretty cool.
Yes,
That's pretty cool.
indeed. But
I think you stole that from me, but that's okay.
I did.
That's
And it
all right.
was in my closet for many months. And
All right.
during a purge, I found it. And I said, "My
Uh,
God, I'm
yeah,
putting that.
you
What is it?
found it in my closet.
I mean,
That's all right.
you must have tossed it. And one of your many moves in your life, you've
Yeah.
moved quite a bit, unlike
Yes,
myself."
we have. Gypsies. We're the gypsy coaches, the gypsy trainers. Yeah.
Indeed,
So
indeed.
how you feeling, bro? How you going on? What's going on? What's
I
going on?
feel fantastic. I had a great swim today. I kept up with an 80-year-old. I'm very proud of myself today. This guy, his name is Charlie. He just goes back and forth, and I'm almost at his level. Almost. Not quite,
Almost.
but I'm getting there.
Well, you got to strive. You got some time to get there. You got
Yeah,
some time.
but other than that, I'm feeling good. I'm gonna be the next Mark Spitz, and hopefully a few people that listen and watch this will know who that is.
I go way back, bro. That's way back. So,
So, what I want to do very briefly is to give some shine to the female members or the female coaches, staff, including some of our members that really pitched in during the pandemic and continue to help us out in any way they can. So, I just wanted to give them a little shine, and I will begin with the baby beast herself, Samantha. What do
well,
you got to say about
her
Sam?
name is morphed out to Beastie a little bit. We call her Beastie, because
I didn't
Baby
know
Beast
that.
is alive. Yeah, we morphed it to a little bit of Beastie. I think it's a little bit cuter and stuff. But hey, man, what can you say about Sammy? Besides transforming her own body and her own mind, I remember the first time we worked out, she was very nervous about pushing herself a little bit. And she was kind of nervous also about like the burn, when the lactic acid builds up in the muscle. She would stop immediately. And I'm like, no, no, that's when you push and you push harder. And man, she really embraced it. She transformed her own body. And the best thing about it is that she wanted to share that with everybody and made her a fantastic coach. So she's really helped out. She's always been there for us. She's an amazing person. She's come out to be a very, very dear friend. She is like my adopted daughter. She's the daughter that I wish I could have.
Sam, I mean, my goodness, her evolution as a fitness person and now recently her evolution as a coach, she is now one of us, is nothing short of
Hmm.
something spectacular. And besides her being absolutely crazy about me, she has just
Uh,
contributed so much to the business, and I could not thank her enough.
Without a doubt, without a doubt. I don't know if she's that crazy about you as you think she is, but she's very polite and she's very nice.
A man could dream. A man could
Yeah,
dream.
yeah. I mean, that's more like a freaking fantasy, brother. But it's okay. We'll leave it
Anyway,
right
let's
there.
move on. I'm
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
tired
Let's
of your
do that.
nonsense. Okay. On to number
Uh-huh.
2. We got
Hmm.
Maggie, the savage boy.
Yeah, she works hard and she's done the same thing. She's transformed herself, She's got tremendous amount of passion, And it's funny when she gives boot camp and I'm training somebody, a private training session, they're like, my God, that woman has so much energy. And she's, reaching to her 50s, very proud of it. She's super strong. And, we got to give props. Like a lot of times when some of the male guys, we're not going to mention any names, try to keep up with her, they
Oh
suffer a little bit
boy.
of an injury. 'Cause and I tell them there's a reason we call her the Savage. You know what I mean? She's really, really strong, really hard out. Again, she pitched in right away without even being asked. She just jumped in, helped us out. She loves fitness, she loves getting in shape, and she loves helping everybody else. So it makes her again another outstanding coach. We got a great group of people right now. It's really fantastic. Warms my heart. You know what I'm saying?
As well, it
Not
should.
yours. You
Listen,
know.
she warms my heart. Maggie is an outstanding human being, and I have such great respect for her. And I mean, truth be told, I mean, being completely transparent, she absolutely terrifies me. She terrifies me. So
Well, she.
I'm very well behaved around her, and I have just, I mean, in all honesty, and all jokes aside, I have a great respect for her, and the fact that she was on the NYPD for over 2 decades, protecting our streets, and now we have the benefit of her protecting us in boot camp from all the evils of the world, and I absolutely love it.
Yeah, she's fantastic. You know she's an accomplished martial artist. You
I
know,
know. I
so
told you I'm terrified. That's
yeah,
part of the reason.
she is not one to be messed with or toyed with. You know, so you better be careful. You know, she'll definitely put a paint hurting on you. You know, but hey, she's always smiling, and she's polite to every single person, which is great.
Shall we move on?
Absolutely.
Number three, we have Nicole Sleepy Mercandante.
Oh, my sleepy sleep. She's great, man. Listen, the way when she first come to boot camp, I don't know how many years ago was that. You're the
Over a
statistician.
decade. Over a
Yeah,
decade.
over a decade, you know. And she'd walk into the gym early in the morning. I'm like, what's the matter with you? She said, I'm sleepy, I'm sleepy. And again, that's how she caught her
Sleepy
name,
was
and she
born.
stuck to it. And Sleepy was born. But she came in to demo all the boot camps when she didn't have to. And she drives quite a bit to get to us. You know, it's not like it's right on the corner. So she drives a little bit. She's another one that always comes in. Happy Monday, happy Tuesday. You know, she's there all the time. So I mean, what can you say about her? And she's had a real tough year,
Very tough.
really tough year. You know, so she lost her mom and she lost her dad, and besides being locked up, we're all there for her. But it was a challenging year for her. And if you say hello to her, she still has a smile on her face. It makes
Yeah.
her a very special person.
Yeah, she's incredibly resilient. The
Mhm.
word resilient comes to mind, and
Mhm.
she's brings a certain energy that's infectious. She's fun to be around, and most importantly, she's absolutely crazy about me.
Seems to be a trend going on here that everybody's crazy about you.
Or they're
You know,
just
I don't
crazy.
know.
I don't know. Could be one or the other.
I'm gonna investigate when we get back to the studio. I'm gonna do a survey. I'm gonna do a
Yes, we should
survey.
do that. We should do that. A
Yes.
private survey. Let's see
No,
what
no, no,
the
no.
results.
It's gonna be wide open.
Oh, damn it!
Everybody's gonna hear what they say,
Oh
all the comments.
God.
Oh, man, it'd be like a bashing session. That's gonna be great. I love it. I love it. Well, I gotta come up with some great ideas. Let me tell you.
Shall we move
Anyway,
on? Can we
let's
move
move
on?
on. Let's move on.
Number four, Allison Casado.
Oh, my little Allie. 3D. We call her
3D.
3D. We call her 3D. Yeah, I used to call her Little Tasmanian Devil because she used to lock on to those exercises and then go after it, you know. But 3D is, because she has some, she's blessed in certain areas, trains really hard. She's got a great set of quads and glutes. And hey, listen, she jumps in every time she can to help us out. And she demos for us. And she's another one with a great smile, extremely talented, fantastic voice, and a sweetheart beyond sweethearts.
Allie is just absolutely stunning. What a stunning young lady.
Beautiful girl, beautiful girl. Yeah,
Girl.
she's
Talented.
definitely be careful.
I mean, she's one of those you go, the world is her oyster. If she wants it. She wants it. She's got it. She's got the
Listen,
goods.
I think what's important for a lot of us, again, if we know now what we knew,
Oh
if we,
boy.
what we know now, what we knew then,
Mhm.
But one of the big things I think for a lot of the young people today, which is something I tell my son all the time, is be careful who you're around, who you associate with. So that's got to be really critical, I think. And hey, she's around us, so she's got a good start.
Absolutely, especially around me. So the all the
I
goodness.
know, and I know,
And
and
wait. She
go
is
ahead.
absolutely crazy about me.
Oh wow.
All right. Don't be
Wow,
jealous. Don't
really?
be jealous.
No, yeah, I'm hating right now. I'm hating. So
Shall we move on, Butch?
move on, kid.
All right. Number five, we have the one and only. I mean, my God, what a big gun. Valerie. IMAX. Calderon. Booyah.
Hmm. IMAX, the IMAX. I call it the IMAX.
The
'Cause
IMAX.
when she comes in, there's a presence. Very, very proud of her. She has transformed her body like no other. She's truly come of age, and as she's getting older, she's getting better. I mean, really like that fine wine kind of thing. She comes in, she's stunning. She's really focused on her workouts. She really studies the art, right, the right movements and everything else, and she puts a lot of effort into it. So, and another one with a
Yeah.
fantastic smile. So, a lot of great energy. She's amazing. She's just really amazing. Her form is close to almost perfect. And do you know who her private trainer was? Do you do
Who?
you, do you, do you know
Who?
who her private trainer was? Just saying. Just saying. But she, so, and
Man,
I know, and go ahead, I know.
you know what?
She's crazy about you.
Absolutely, absolutely. Valerie has had a very.
Excuse me.
You
I
okay? You
had
got
a.
allergies?
I'm allergic to bullshit. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Mm.
Sorry. No, it's a kid show.
We'll see, young man. We'll see. But
Mm.
anyway, another one with a tremendous. I mean, Valerie, if you know her background, is a tremendous athlete. So I mean, she came to the studio with some background and some gifts already. However, being with us for I think almost 5 years, I mean, her potential, my God, is just I mean skyrocketed. And much credit, to you. I've seen quite the evolution in her aesthetic appearance and her form and
Well, she
everything.
listen. All kidding aside, to take nothing away from her, she put the hard work in. She's a great student. She studies hard. She really focuses on her form, and her mindset is what it was the trick. Her mind. She has a great work ethic, and she's really, really focused. And sometimes I'll even try to kid around with her when she's doing a workout. I'll say something, and she's like, "Butch, I'm focused. I'm focused. Don't mess with me." And I'm like, "Whoa, whoa," And she means it. She's like,
Yeah.
"Hey, I'm here to train." And she doesn't play around when she trains. She really has a great time, so she's pretty awesome.
Yeah, she really stepped up. I mean, just in terms of really helping us out. I mean, during the those months that we were closed and we were just doing virtual, and she would volunteer as much as she could to demo for us and for our virtual family. Yeah, and that really was touching for me. And
Yeah,
uh,
she has a full-time job, just like Sammy
yeah.
does. They have
Mhm.
full-time jobs, full-time families that they have to take care of, and they whatever time they could spare, they spared it, and they chose to come to us and help us out. So that's unbelievable.
You're really gonna like this next one.
Hmm.
Karen Bully Johnson.
Bully, the sweet bully. Another one with a great smile. Comes in always happy, full of energy. That girl has got some energy. She bounces around, gives me a really big hello, jumps us on the mat, and she has never anything bad to say. And she definitely loves the hell out of you. That I'll even
Ah,
concede on. I'll
yes.
even give you that one. I'll even give you that one. You know what I mean?
Finally.
As much as I can't stand it, she absolutely adores you.
Ah,
So
Bully's
I,
outstanding. I mean, what
yeah.
more can you say about her? I mean, for God's sake, she's never a bad day. I mean,
Hey,
even
listen, I remember I was giving boot camp when COVID first hit, and I twisted my ankle really bad, because I was actually doing the boot camp with everybody.
I remember that.
And during COVID, she ran over here and brought me a boot to put onto my ankle to give me a little bit of support, and she didn't have to do that. She just saw that I was limping. She said, "Hey, wait a minute." And she called me and, "Are you okay?" And I said, "Well, I don't know what happened." And she said this. And, since she's in the medical field, and she said,
Right.
"Listen, I got a boot you could try on, see how it feels." And it's amazing. This is all during COVID. She left it on my front door in the back, you know, when it COVID first hit. So
Right. And we were
yeah,
all panicked and not knowing what was what.
everybody didn't know what was going on,
Mhm.
but she shot right over here and she helped me out immediately. And again, just 100% all in.
Bully always puts me in a good mood. Every time I see
Yeah.
her, she walks through that door. I mean, and listen, we all not every day is Shangri-La, but you would never know anything with her. I mean, she leaves it at the door, whatever she may or may not have going on in her personal life, you'll never know because she just comes in, she puts on, she's happy, just a generally a happy person, which is awesome.
Hmm.
And she just provides that sort of energy, that type of person you just always want to be around. And she's
Yeah,
just a lot
positive
of
energy,
fun.
positive energy for sure. Positive energy.
Okay. Next on the list, Butch Nieves is Emily Palayo.
Oh, kryptonite. You know,
Kryptonite.
and that's a special name because one, I call her husband Eric. I call him Superman because he comes in, he works a crazy
Oh,
hour,
Eric's
crazy
awesome.
shifts. It's right. So, and he, and he puts a great effort in. He really tries really hard. And he's awesome. Come on, Superman, you can do it. And she goes, "What did that make me, Supergirl?" I'm like, "No, that makes you his kryptonite. That makes you his only weakness. The man can do anything except when it comes to you. You snap your fingers and you got
That's
it
that.
covered." So that's a wrap, baby. So, yeah, just great stuff. She's full of energy, positive, always willing to help. And I really like that she'll always give you the truth too. She's one that'll come in sometimes, you need the hard truth, you know what I mean?
Yes.
And she'll definitely tell you that. And I really appreciate that. Two of the other coaches do that as well. They say, "Hey, I think we could do this better, or I think this could be done in a better way." And that's what makes it such a special team. And Emily is great with that. So she's super, super cool, super hard worker herself. She goes through a lot of stuff, and but she's there pushing and doing the best she can, and she promotes the hell out of the gym. She's always sharing the posts, always telling all her friends about it, and she has no qualms. Remember, I had a birthday when she
Uh-huh.
turned around, she was that beautiful white dress, and said,
Yeah.
"Hey, I got this working out at the boot camp with my coaches right there." So I'll never forget that. That was phenomenal.
Emily is just so incredibly sassy, and she's sexy, and she's funny. My God, she's just a house of fire, whenever she comes in, and she's so supportive of the other members. She's always willing to lend a hand because she remembers that she was a beginner too, and how intimidating that can be. And sometimes we can all forget that walking through that door in and of itself is uh,
Intimidating.
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 Yeah.
It's intimidating. That's one of the biggest factors of people not going to a gym. They feel intimidated. They feel like, hey, are they going to make fun of me? Am I going to be able to keep up? Am I going to be able to do what everybody else does? And with people that we have there, they know that. So if somebody walks in and say, "Hey, don't worry about it. Do the best you can," and they help you along and they tell them their own stories of what happened to them. So they feel comfortable. They're like, "Hey, this happened to all of us. It's going to happen to you, but you're going to get through it and you're going to be fantastic." So it's pretty awesome.
Last but not least, my friend, and this is a
Yeah.
biggie.
Yeah.
Yazzy
That's
Torres, who
Pikachu.
look at you, a frontline worker, one of our own, a frontline worker, going to work every day with great uncertainty. I can imagine incredible anxiety and just complete exhaustion. And even despite all that, she would do whatever she could, like she's always done for many, many years, to give us
Yeah.
a helping hand.
She's been on the front. She was on the front line when COVID hit. I spoke to her a few times, and it was a very emotional thing because, she said she had to handle a lot of the deaths, and it was really, really difficult. And, handing a phone, um, to these people so they can call their family to say goodbye.
Ugh.
I mean, and she's witnessing that all day long. It was very difficult. And she's, at one point, I don't want to get too graphic on the stuff that she went through, but it was tough. It was very tough. And she would reach out, say, "Hey, you guys are doing okay? You need anything?" And she would stop in when she could, and she helped us when she could. So, yeah, she's phenomenal, man. She's right up there. I mean, we could never be as successful without her, and she's just a superhuman, superhuman person that's been with us throughout this entire road. Um, you know,
Yazzie is one of a kind. absolutely one of a kind. And she's another one who terrifies me. She terrifies me. She keeps me in my
Well,
place.
I could tell you one thing. She ain't crazy about you all the time. So you have right to be terrified.
Oh, come
But
on.
she's
Don't tell me that.
you have right because every once in a while, and she's working out hard now. She's getting in top
I
shape,
know.
so she's got a couple modeling shoots coming up, and maybe some competitions coming up in the future. So she's looking outstanding. She's looking phenomenal. She's transformed her body. I mean, from the very first day she walked into the gym and on Williamsbridge Road, 16, 17 years ago,
Mm.
and from a real chubby chick. She was a chubby chick, had four girls. She
I
had
would
ran.
never call her chubby ever. Ever.
Well, listen. I know her well enough, and I'm going to say Jude told me to say that.
No,
So
no, no,
we'll
don't do
see. We'll
that.
see what happens. But I'll
No,
give you a quick story about Jazz.
please.
One time I'm in Williamsbridge studio, and she had been training with me for about maybe 6 months or so at that time. And she walks in, she's out of breath. She's like, "Come on, we got to work out really quick. I got to get back to the hair salon." And I'm like, "What's going on?" She goes, "Listen, I ran here." I said, "Oh, wow, that's a good clip." I was on Williamsbridge. She was on Westchester Avenue. It's the square. So that's, I
Right.
don't know, maybe about 4 miles. At least maybe five. And
No, it's
she
not
goes, "Yeah,
that
but
far.
not that far. What do you think about three?"
From Westchester Square to the Williamsbridge Road?
Westchester Avenue, not square. More,
Oh.
close to the Castle Hill.
Oh, yeah, that's a good 2
It's
miles.
closer to Castle
Yeah.
Hill, maybe around
That's
the
a good
Sound
2
View
miles.
area.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah,
So
yeah, absolutely.
so anyway, so she says, "But I have to get back." I said, "Why?" I said, "You don't have any time." She says, "I left somebody in the hair dryer." So she left them in the hair dryer. Came here to
Uh,
work out, to run back, to
oh, for
finish
God's
their hair.
sakes.
I thought that was the greatest story in the world. So that's kind of how our 30-minute workout started getting formulated because we put some circuits together and they were working really well because she made a transformation from everything.
She
Because
got great results.
she would run to the gym, right? Run back to her hair salon. From there, go home, cook dinner for her kids, and then go to work as a nurse in the evening and do the midnight
Unbelievable.
shift. And she would walk the next day into the gym with bloodshot eyes. And I would say, "Listen, you need to get some rest." She goes, "No, I need to get this weight off. I'm tired of this weight and I'm not going to stop." I mean, come on. Are you kidding me? How could you not love her?
The
It's
epitome
unbelievable.
of no excuses.
Absolutely. She was just a phenomenal woman, a heart of gold and a will that's just unstoppable. So I love her to death.
Well, that is our big thank you to the ladies of Mr. America's training camp. We could not thank you enough,
Absolutely. From the bottom of our hearts. Thank you.
especially Butch, me. I mean, we've been doing this for a long, long time, and our sincere thank you, and we're just so blessed and grateful that you're a part of the team.
Absolutely. It makes us a really powerful, powerful team. Unstoppable, baby.
Well, it was good chatting with you, my friend. I think I've had enough of you.
Well, I think you're in a little bit of trouble because I am telling Jazzy that you
No, no,
pissed
no,
me
no!
off.
Don't do
So,
that! Don't do
yeah,
that!
and Maggie too. I think Maggie
Oh,
will.
come
She'll
on!
come on. So Maggie will be there early. Jazzy will be there later. I got you covered.
Thanks,
So
pal.
no problem. We'll get Joe the chiropractor to help you out after the beatings.
I'm gonna need more than that. All right, brother.
All right. Bye bye, everybody.
Yeah.